questions? Parks and Rec update?
Yeah, I got a couple things. It came to my attention that according to the resolution that was passed several years ago about the vendor committee for the festival, totally my screw up. I just let it slip and didn't really think of it because we didn't have any competition until last year. Anyway, we are supposed to appoint, you guys are supposed to appoint 3 members of the vendor committee according to the resolution for a term of 3 years. I would like to nominate Kevin Wise, Al Gottlieb, and Mike Hughes for that committee. They are the ones that the final selection for vendors comes down to. If there's any, 2 or 3 vendors vying for the same type of booth. So those 3 have plenty of experience, especially Mr. Gottlieb. With this, they know what the festival entails, and they know who we've had problems with, who we haven't. So I have complete confidence in those 3.
If that requires a motion, I would make a motion to appoint Ken Wise and Mike Hughes to the vendor selection committee.
Okay. A second? I'll second it. Any further discussion?
I got a question.
Yes.
There's another citizens committee, I believe, that's being formed for zoning. Is that correct?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
There's another citizens committee, I believe, that's being formed. Maybe Prince Harry Holbert could talk to us about the composition of that. Is that currently being done?
Well, you guys have a motion on the floor. You have to
Yes,
motion first and then discuss whatever you're going to discuss.
That committee is not Parks and Recreation.
Is that, but that is a citizens committee, correct?
Well, let's get through the motion
We
on
have
the
a motion
floor,
on the
and then we
floor.
can talk
Right.
about everything
So
else.
is there
We have
not
a motion on the floor.
is there a process for a
No,
committee
we
to
have
be
a motion on the
established?
floor. To something totally separate. We have a motion on the floor.
So there's no process for a citizens committee to be formed according to the township?
No, we have a motion on the
We have a
floor
motion
on
on
this
the floor.
action. Take that motion on this action and then discuss whatever you want to discuss. But you have a motion on the floor for this right now.
Mr. Porter.
So no discussion.
Mr. Porter.
Well, after us.
Mr. LaBarbera. Mr. Carter.
Aye.
Mr. Weedman. Aye.
And just, we're starting to get a little feedback from sponsors. If you guys still have any ideas we want me to hit, be more than happy to hear them. Could you bring me a poll today in St. Vincent?
Yep.
I'm getting all of the sponsors for the parish. And that's pretty much it. We kind of narrowed the list of bands down to what we can afford this year. Depending on what goes in, I'll be staying in contact with the 3 of you to let you know, prices, current prices, and availability.
My sister Sarah, did you check that?
I checked them. They have not gotten back to me yet. I've checked all the other ones. That's it.
Okay, question on that item, please.
Yes.
Will you or the park board or this vendors committee, and I'm not exactly up on what the committee does or does not do, but for example, if more than one group wants to have a booth, for example, let's say 2 firms want to sell hot dogs, 2 firms want to sell hamburgers, 2 firms want to sell corn on the cob, making some things up. Is competition allowed, or do you only allow 1 booth per product, and what's the normal process on that? I was just curious.
That would be up to the committee. Just as a standard rule, for the size of our festival, we'd like to only keep 1 of each kind because there's not really enough business for 2 people selling the same thing, depending on what it is, and that's the reason the committee would make a decision. In the past, we've had a few items that we had duplicates of. Sometimes they kind of snuck them in on us, but that's a committee decision. what they
Does that answer your question, Mr. James?
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Bickford, gas aggregation.